buying this gun for? You're shitting me.
At the White House, Elvis and his bodyguards were greeted by the Secret Service.
I hope you understand you can't take your gift into the Oval Office. No guns in the Oval Office. It's security regulations. But we'll be happy to accept the gun on behalf of the President.
Sure, I understand. Well, I hope you'll like it. It's a real special gun. You know, it killed a lot of Nazis. Oh, and I set it in the case there with 7 silver bullets. You know, like the Lone Ranger.
We'll be sure to tell him. Mr. Presley, you don't have any other guns on you, do you?
Well, you fellas got to come to Las Vegas next time I'm playing there. Yeah, get your ringside seats, big suite. Maybe meet some girls, huh?
Thank you very much.
Oh, my pleasure, man. Sorry, fellas, I forgot about my Derringer. How you doing, honey?
Good afternoon.
Hello, Mr. Presley. Hello. Dwight Chapin.
Oh, nice to meet you, man.
Oh, it's certainly a pleasure. You gentlemen will have to wait out here. Only Mr. Presley's been cleared to meet the President.
Well, don't worry, fellas. I'll see what I can do, huh?
Mr. President, Mr. Presley is here.
Send him in.
And so Elvis, without sleep, and for the first time all weekend without his guns, goes in to meet the President of the United States. If what you're about to see didn't happen exactly this way, it should have.
Come in, Mr. Presley. Or may I call you Elvis? Elvis? Well, come on in.
Mr. President, this is a real honor, sir, to meet you. Whew. I mean, well, you don't know what this means to me, you know. A poor boy from Tennessee here in the Oval Office.
It's not exactly oval. It's more roundish.
Oh.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you, sir.
You know, Elvis, seeing you reminds me of the good old 50s, when Americans were proud to be Americans. They weren't outside the White House protesting against the war I didn't start.
Well, that's one of the reasons I'm here, sir. See, I'm anti the anti-war thing. I'm with you 100%. I'd like to show you my badges.
Your badges?
Yes, sir. See, I'm a deputy sheriff in Palm Springs and also Memphis, too.
Are these real, or is this a Hollywood?
No, they're real, all right. Yeah. And it's my beautiful wife. And it's my pride and joy right there. It's my little daughter, Lisa Marie.
Oh, she's a beauty.
Yeah, I think so, too.
You know, I have 2 daughters myself, Tricia and Julie. I gotta warn you, they grow up quick. Before you know it, they're bringing home some stranger saying, Daddy, this is who I want to marry. You just hope the guy's not a sicko. Have a seat.
Oh, thank you very much.
I enjoyed your letter, though a few of the words were hard to read. But I'm glad to see you love your country and you want to help out on this drug thing.
Oh, I want to do whatever I can to help America, sir. I'm no Jane Fonda.
You mean Hanoi Jane?
Yeah.
You know, I believe in free speech, but up to a point. Now, her father portrayed great Americans like young Abe Lincoln and Wyatt Earp and Mr. Roberts and so forth. And this is how she pays him back.
Well, it's all the fault of the Beatles, Mr. President. Our Linkletter was right, man. They ruined America. Well, they come over here, and they made a lot of money, and they got everybody taking drugs.
It was the Beatles.
Yes, sir. Well, they had all the long hair and the funny accents, and people fell for that.
Well, the Kennedys fooled the people the same way. The hair, the accents, and the rest. I kept telling Jack Kennedy, it's pronounced Cuba, not Cuba. But maybe you're right. Maybe I should add the Beatles to my enemies list.
You an enemies list, sir?
No, of course not. I mean, I might consider such a list, but that would be wrong. Elvis, back in the 50s, I was so busy bolstering up Eisenhower and debating Khrushchev, I didn't really pay you much attention. In fact, back then, I preferred Pat Boone and Bobby Darin and the like. Mac the Knife.
Oh, man, that's a good song.
Great song.
Yeah.
But I want you to know, I admire your staying power. You faded away, and you came back. It takes a great man to be able to do that.
Well, thank you, sir. And I can say the same for you.
Well, I don't quit. It's the Capricorn in me.
You're a Capricorn? Me too.
When's your birthday?
January 8th.
January 9th.
No. Well, this is like, it's like our karma to meet,
Well, whatever that means. I do remember when the girls were younger, taking them to see one of your movies. You played two parts. You looked like yourself, and then sometimes you wore a blonde wig.
Oh, yeah, that was Kissing Cousins. Yeah, that was a real dramatic challenge for me, to play two different roles.
Well, it looked very tricky.
Yeah.
Singing songs with yourself. Sometimes late at night, when nobody's listening, I like to sit down at the old 88 keys and play some tunes.
Oh, yeah? So do I.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not very good, but I play loud. There was a song I used to sing to Pat, Mrs. Nixon. Well, it was before your time. You probably don't know it. My wild Irish rose,
the sweetest flower that grows.
You know it?
You may search everywhere,
but none can compare with my wild Irish rose. My wild Irish rose, the sweetest flower that grows. You may search everywhere, but none can compare with my wild
Am I hearing
Irish rose.
what I think I'm hearing?
Yes, sir, I believe you are.